Hello, viewers. Welcome to yet another episode of the Thriving Family Table Talk. All the replays, you can actually get the replays on at Naomi, the Thriving Place on my YouTube channel. So this evening, we'll be talking about the grooming ingredients. The grooming ingredients of a consistently thriving marriage. I take it again. The grooming ingredients of a consistently thriving marriage. You see the words from the topic. You can see the grooming is continuous, consistently. It is also that's continuous. It's showing that there should be continuity. Then thriving is not just one-off. It is also continuous. Marriage is ordained by God. And part of his agenda is that the man will leave his father and mother and cleave to the wife. Yes, he will cleave to the wife. So there are so many ingredients that is needed for the marriage to consistently thrive. The first one being, there has to be a very, very strong foundation. The husband, I've already mentioned, will leave the father and cleave. Cleave means, like, let me use my hand, like it's cleave to the wife. You are not cleaving to a best friend outside your wife. You are not cleaving to your brother, your sister, or somebody else. And vice versa for the woman. That foundation must be there. It must be there. It's a solid rock. The second thing is, there has to be a strong and vibrant communication. There should be talking. There should be listening. Both parties should be listening to each other. Both parties, I mean the husband and the wife. Both of them must have a proper perspective of themselves and of what marriage entails and life in general. They are co-partners. They are undertaking an assignment. It's an assignment. To be a husband, to be a wife is an assignment, because the husband and wife make up the family. And when they are together as co-partners, they have children. And when they have children, they now have a family. They've created a family, a single unit family. And all the families put together create a nation. They must choose love again and again. Yes, they must choose love again and again. Saying I love you daily is considered a good vitamin for the thriving marriage. It is a good vitamin to be taken daily in the marriage. Then self-awareness. Yes, they have to keep building. They must understand the dynamic season. What triggers the husband, what triggers the wife. Both of them must know what triggers them. They must notice the reactions of their spouses. That means you must be very, very, very alert. Notice what makes the husband must notice what makes the wife shut down, what makes them pull away, what makes them run into flight and not want to talk. That leads us to the next one, self-regulation. Respect each other's space. Honor one another. Have conversations. Conversations, that's repair conversations. Not just conversation, repair conversations. After a conflict, have repair conversations. Yes, have repair conversations. Don't be judgmental. Don't be judgmental at all. Don't be judgmental. Differently, yes. Ask how things can be done differently. Create a shared language. Create a shared language. There's a language that when I say it, my husband starts to laugh. So just create that shared language. Create a shared language. Understand each other's emotional needs. Yes, we are emotional beings. So a understanding of each other's emotional needs will help break the cycle of constant fear, fear of the unknown, fear of rejection, or even disconnection. Develop secure behaviors together Have couples time. Yes, have couples time. Have couples time. Develop, yes, have couples time. There should be appreciation and gratitude. Don't take each other for granted. No. Don't take each other for granted at all. It's a no, no, no for a thriving marriage. It's a no, no. Then there must be advanced forgiveness. Advanced forgiveness. Forgive ahead of time. Forgive ahead of time. Make up your mind. Husband, wife, make up your mind. There must be commitment. Commitment that this marriage must work. In spite of the good, the bad, the ugly experiences, insist. Your insistence is your commitment. There must be trust. There must be trust. Peradventure, there had been betrayal. I know it's tough for trust to come back, but there should be trust for a marriage to thrive. Kindness, compassion, oh, very great. Then they must maintain oneness. Yes, maintain oneness. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I can see you now. Welcome. I was just highlighting, we started a while now. I was just highlighting the ingredients of the ingredients of a thriving marriage. Welcome, Pastor Bridget. It's good to have you again today. It's good to have you again today. I've mentioned a lot. Let me not repeat it again because of the recording. Let me just continue. I was on that one of the ingredients is advanced forgiveness. There must be commitment, trust, kindness, and compassion, maintaining oneness. Then they must take financial decisions together. They must make responsible financial decisions together. They must be on the same page on the amount they are giving, saving, and spending. Then they must make decisions together, because when it boomerangs, one party will say, I told you. So both of them must be on the same page. So welcome again, Pastor Bridget. So I'm going to ask you, what are the most needed and compulsory grooming ingredients for a consistently thriving marriage? We wouldn't mind if you cite examples. You can list, you can cite examples, but we know that you'll be able to dish out for our viewers. If you are just joining, please let us know where you are joining in from. Type in the comment section. Thank you very much for always joining. Over to you.
Thank you very much, Coach Naomi. And thank you for always having me around, coming and coming and coming.
Thank
Thank
you.
you for the wonderful topic. And the topic says what? The grooming ingredients
Yeah.
of a thriving, of a consistently thriving marriage.
Yeah.
Shows that it's continuous.
Yeah.
It's not once-off thing. So when we're talking about grooming to be continuous,
Mm-hmm.
shows that it involves changes. There will be
Yeah.
different patterns. It will
Mm-hmm.
not be same formula. It's not going
Mm-hmm.
to be one size fits, and shows that they must always agree to disagree. And at
Mm-hmm.
the same time, before I just go into grooming, when we are talking about grooming, if, how will I put it now? For grooming to be effective in any union,
Mm-hmm.
shows that the groom itself is matured enough,
Mm-hmm.
and he has also been groomed to know what he wants and where he's going and where he will go. He
Yeah.
must have a formula, like this is the way I want my life to be.
Mm-hmm. I
It's
like
not
that
just going
formula.
to,
Yeah.
yeah, it's not just going to be like a free bed, because
Mm-hmm.
marriage is not for the birds that fly away. That
Mm-hmm.
birds,
Stay,
marriage are
stay,
for
stay when there is food and fly away when there is no food. No.
no food. No, marriage is you have come to stay,
Mm-hmm.
to nurture one another, to
Mm-hmm.
grow together. So the
Yeah.
nurturing, let me not take too much of the time. The nurturing has to start from the head.
Yeah.
Now, a consistently thriving marriage is built on several key grooming ingredients,
Yeah.
including strong communication,
Mm-hmm.
mutual respect,
Yeah.
trust,
Mm-hmm.
commitment.
Mm-hmm.
These foundational elements are essential for navigating challenges
Mm.
and fostering a lasting, fulfilling relationship.
Yeah.
Beyond this, there are some factors shared, like values, intimacy, and the ability to forgive, just as you have said before, also play crucial roles
Yeah.
in grooming consistently.
Mm.
And again, it all boils down to we start with communication.
Yeah.
Because if the communication is vague, the
Mm.
grooming cannot take place.
Yeah.
For grooming to take place, that means they both communicate to understand. That
Yeah.
means both of them are
Mm-hmm.
effective communicator. They
Mm-hmm.
don't assume for one another.
Mm-hmm.
They express themselves. They have that how would I say, they have that speaking skills and
Mm-hmm.
listening skills.
Yeah.
They are skills that must be learned. If you really want to thrive in your marriage, you must be able to express your feelings,
Mm-hmm.
because everybody feels. Feelings are part of life.
Mm-hmm.
When you start hiding your feelings, when you start assuming, or when you start using I thought, then there's no
Mm.
proper grooming.
Yeah.
There's nothing like assuming that I thought or
Mm-hmm.
imagining the unimaginable. Whereas if we are on the same frequency in terms of communication, then the grooming we have a solid foundation,
Mm.
because not everybody listen, but everybody talks and talks and talks, and
Mm.
everybody assumption left, right, center, and everybody have got ideas.
Mm.
According to the kindergarten, there is a book, they say, I've got an idea. That is the marriage of 21st century, because everyone have idea. Oh, I have the idea like this, I have the idea like this. If all ideas are put aside, it should be both of them that have a perfect, smooth, on the same frequency. They have the same body language. They have the same
Mm-hmm.
um, connotative language, words that they use for each other. That even without being spoken, they know the pace they are. Yeah, then that will help the that's number one key ingredient. The second one is respect. Respect. Men
Yeah.
want respect. But the thing is, do you understand the kind of respect or what he wants as respect? To another, respect could just be the way you tidy up the house, you clean the house. That to some it could be the way, the manner at which you give me my food. To some it could be the manner at which you praise me and praise me. To some it could be the manner of at which you said one thing before, appreciating, as in, oh, you look smart today. Oh, respect is very, very large and is very, very broad. So you cannot assume respect of the way you were respecting your dad and use
Mm-hmm.
it for your partner,
Mm-mm.
because what he wants at respect might be totally different from what your father wants, or what your
Mother.
siblings or your
Yeah.
brothers are doing. So because he is also a human being, he or she needs her own respect. You must understand what respect means to him or to her.
Yeah.
That's another one. Then another one is trust. You must be able to trust, irrespective of the phone communication or the gossip you are hearing. Do you trust him?
Mm-hmm.
If the trust is there, the grooming will be very smooth. If
Yes.
the trust is there will be confidence. If the trust is there will be loyalty. If the
Yeah.
trust is there will be one we call ginger. There will be motivation. If
Mm-hmm.
the trust is there will be affection. If the trust is there, every day will be like a Christmas.
Yeah.
So we should make sure that the trust is solidified. Then
Mm-hmm.
another one is commitment.
Mm-hmm.
How committed are you? Are you just in a marriage because you were forced to it, or because age was no longer on your side, or because you just want to have children? When you are committed,
Mm-hmm.
you don't think at yourself as if you are being used. Some men these days feel that they are being used. They only need me because of my finances. Some women feel that they are being used because they have swept their career under their carpet. Therefore, the commitment they are having is biased. Is they are doing everything, even they are parenting in pain, they are
Mm.
parenting in bitterness, feeling that, when devil just want to steal away your joy, he will give you 1001 reasons, as if you are not important, you are not relevant. But when you are committed, even those side talk will not be able to change your feelings
Mm.
towards what you are doing. Remember, marriage is all about that giving your all to it.
Yeah, a big assignment, very
Yeah,
massive assignment.
yes. Another one is share values.
Yeah, yes.
Because if you don't have the share values,
Mm-hmm.
it might be difficult. The kids we know, the external bodies we know that these ones, don't worry, we know how to get there. Let's
Mm-hmm.
trigger this in point A and trigger this in point B. Why we not drag each one to this side and siphon what they want to get and dump them and disappear?
The manipulators.
So you must have share values. What are your share values? Are you consistent in your share values?
Mm-hmm.
As in the values you have for each other. How constant is this? The
Mm-hmm.
topic said consistently. That means
Mm.
continuously
Um,
improving on it, not withdraw, not you are consistent in the morning, then in the afternoon you are saying something else. Share
mm-mm.
value as such that you must know what you want. Share value as you must know that you are building an empire, you are
Mm.
building a castle, you are building a generation that will succeed you,
Mm.
not just yourself, your
Mm-hmm.
unborn generation, that it can be said, this was my contribution, my mom's contribution, my father's contribution.
Mm.
God will help us in the name of Jesus. There's another one,
Mm.
intimacy.
Yeah.
When you are talking about
Intimacy.
grooming, if there is no intimacy, you are just whiling away your time.
Mm.
Intimacy. How intimate are you with your spouse? How intimate are you with your spouse? Or do you always bring an excuse? Or do you always bring things in between? You must have that intimate. So that when one is driven away or driven apart, one should be able to stand and say, okay, is allowed, because change is constant.
Mm-hmm.
Drift to where you want to drift to. I refuse to follow that rope, because the last time I checked, that wasn't part of our ingredients. The
Mm-hmm.
next one is forgiveness. You mentioned forgiveness. Let me not go into forgiveness again. Then
Okay.
patience.
Yes.
If you want,
Okay.
you are talking about grooming. If you are not patient, well, you are just whiling away your time.
Yes.
When we're talking about marriage, we're talking about you don't have patience, you must ask God today to give you that spirit of patience and calmness. According to the little one, they will say peace and quiet. If you don't have that skill, so at times you can be peaceful, but you are not quiet.
Mm-hmm.
You have to, like, maybe you feel that you are peaceful, but your body language is saying the other thing. So that is not yet peace. It has to be peaceful. You have to be patient. You
Mm-hmm.
have to be calculative, because it's only a patient person that can know the calculation, because life is all about calculation. Even no matter how bad you are in math, you should be able to read emotions. You should be able to read feelings. You should
Mm-hmm.
be able to know when to talk and when not to talk.
Mm-hmm.
You should be able to know who to receive and who not to receive. Even if
Mm-hmm.
you are not receiving them, the house is open, they can't come, but not in your terms. So that's when we're talking about patience. Then the next one is because most couple these days, both are not patient at all. Even the kids they are raising are more patient and calm than they are. May God help us. We need God to help us to be patient. Not they are talking to us, we are looking at our phone, we are moving, we are doing 3, 4, 5 things at the same time. When you are patient, you will take one task at a time. God will help us. Then there's another one, kindness and compassion. Because the grooming is a very vast, is marriage itself. Kindness and compassion.
Mm-hmm.
If you are not kind, if you don't have compassion,
You have to be graceful.
if you are not kind, you don't have compassion, you will just, may you not work in vain. You will
Amen.
just be worn out. Do you know why? That's the plan of the enemy. He wants you to worn out, to do all with your power, to
Mm.
throw every stone thrown at you, to throw it back. You don't have to throw back the stones. Every stone thrown at you in marriage are meant to be used to build a bridge to the other side of success, to the
Yeah.
other side of greatness, not trying to defend yourself. Not trying to, so you have to be kind, extremely kind. Extremely kind is that you know what the scripture says. Don't allow your marriage to make you to make air fire.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure you are kind biblically. They didn't say nice. Niceness and kindness are not the same.
Oh, yes.
And they're not using the word nice. Because so many wives or so many husbands want to be nice, want to be the best son-in-law, the best daughter-in-law. There is no such title in the Bible. There is no best mother, a daughter-in-law, father-in-law. So don't concentrate on pleasing people. Kindness is about God. Kindness is about you. Kindness is about you having a servant spirit to be able to serve others, to be able to pour in what God has given to you.
Yeah.
Kindness is like a gift, it's like a calling.
Mm-hmm.
That's why not everybody can give kindness.
Yeah.
Kindness and compassion. The only one that is compassion is God, our merciful Father. We
Mm-hmm.
saw how Jesus raised his hands up. That's compassion. He gave all, all. How many can give all these days? Except the grace of God. When we're talking about marriage, will they not drain you? They will drain you. The kids will drain you. Other things will drain you. That's when your kindness comes in. Will your spouse not disappoint you? Disappointment will come. That's
Yeah.
when compassion comes in.
Let me
So
just throw
that's when,
in this. Let me just throw, betrayal is part of it. So, like you're just talking about, you'll be betrayed. You'll not be wondering. As in, you still have to be kind. Even with betrayals, trials, you still have to be kind. Kindness is deep. It's a deep trait. It's a valid trait. And it's not one of, it's, you progress, it's progressive. You progress in kindness. That's them. I had a coach that used to say, "May God be kinder to you." I was not wondering, is that English? Oh yes. So you just have to be kind, kinder. If there's nothing like kindness, you become kindness itself. Because I know of somebody whose name is kind. So your name becomes kindness. Like me, I'll be Naomi kindness, Bridget kindness. That's what marriage will make you become. Because kindness, very key. Compassion, very key. She's already spoken about a whole lot of ingredients. And let me also put out here that self-awareness, oh, very key, self-awareness. You just have to be aware. You build it. It's not that, okay, I know this is me. Because as you grow and as you have experiences, whether as a mother, as a father, as a husband, or as a wife, your your feats you have achieved in life, your experiential journey will also it necessitate that you become more and more self-aware. And your self-awareness will help you to accept some things that this one, I cannot change it. Like my GMD will tell you at work, she will tell you, let God give me the serenity to know the things I can change and the ones that I cannot change.
Change.
So you'll be able to, so your self-awareness is something you keep building for the man, for the woman. Thank you very much, sis. I didn't cut you off because I think I had a long day. I sat for so long. So let's quickly just go to the next question, which is who is responsible for grooming who is responsible for grooming in the consistently thriving marriage? Who is responsible? Is it the wife? Is it the husband? Who is responsible? Who is the responsible? The primary responsible groomer.
Okay, the primary responsible groomer biblically
Hmm.
in a thriving marriage is
I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
sorry, a call was trying to come in. The primary
Mm.
person that is responsible
Mm-hmm.
is biblically
Mm-hmm.
in a thriving marriage. We're not talking about social marriage, that in a kingdom marriage is the groom.
Yeah.
Because it's the groom that has found somebody that he likes, that he wants.
Mm-hmm.
And he already knows that the person he has found match his own criteria, match what he's aspiring to
Mm-hmm.
be. So as the groom, according to, I don't want to go in details in scriptures, we see it that the strength of grooming
Mm-hmm.
is on men more initially. Then as time goes on, it develops into the woman. But
Yeah.
initially, for the foundation, for the strength of the marriage, it begins with the man, because he's the one. He has brought somebody, and I will say is that he has brought an outsider into the family. He had to nurture, he had to educate, he had to learn, teach, relearn, unlearn. These are the patterns that go on. This is the way I want the house to be structured.
Mm-hmm.
Then the spouse, as the bride, as a fast learner also, must be teachable, must note all the good things, even from others, like the siblings, like the parents' house, what they are doing there in the early stage of grooming.
Mm-hmm.
It must not be told everything. It should be able to use our own senses to pick, okay, these are the good vibes,
Mm-hmm.
these are the bad vibes. Okay, I wouldn't want these bad vibes. I will focus on these good vibes and develop on it to be better off.
Mm-hmm.
So, in terms of when we are talking about grooming, it is the man that's why they say bridegroom.
Yeah.
You are to groom your bride. You
Yes.
are to
Yes.
groom, you are to groom your bride. You are to bring out the gifts, the quality time, the physical touch, the words of affirmation in the woman. Because if you did not groom the wife very well, if you did not groom her well, it will become she will become sour. And then when she start giving birth, that she has other things in her mind, in her bucket list, then you will not earn any respect from her. So you have to like, okay, this is a yes, this is a no. And as the more that period you are grooming her, she too will have known that, okay, this is his strength, this is his weakness. As such, that boundary will be there. The respect will come in, and she also will not go beyond. And for you to be the groomer as a man, you must have that power.
Mm-hmm.
Your presence must bring authority. I'm not talking about that power of fighting or what. Your presence must bring authority, must bring passion. Your presence must connote meaning. That when
Mm-hmm.
you come out, when you appear in a function, there will be respect, there
Mm-hmm.
will be honor. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
And you must be a groom of influence for
Mm-hmm.
you to be a groomer. Because if you cannot influence your wife, or you cannot influence even your siblings, influence your colleagues, then you cannot influence your wife at all. So you must be a man of influence, a man of dignity, a man of words that fulfill his words, you
Mm-hmm.
know? And you must be a man of purpose for you
Mm-hmm.
to be a groomer. Because if you are not a man of purpose, that you are just a vague, it will just take you like a caricature. Anything you say, we just like, nothing I can do. So you have to recheck yourself. Am I a man of purpose?
Mm-hmm.
Do I fulfill my promise?
Mm-hmm.
Do I have ambiguous words? Does my words materialize? Then you must also be a man. The groomer must be emotional control. You must be able to control your emotion, because you cannot say you want to groom your bride, or any small thing you are crying, any small thing you are arguing, any small thing you are running scatter, breaking things down. Then you cannot groom. And the moment she steps in, she will silence all those your strengths. Because not nature by nature, we are builders. We are not groomers. It's in the proverb.
Mm-hmm.
Proverb 14 said that what? The wise one buildeth her home. And if you check it in Ephesians, you will see it there 5 that talked about respect, honor one another, be submissive, and all those ones. Moses, nowadays, Gen Z don't want to hear submission. Submission is not authoritative. Submission is not dictative. Submission is not you being manipulative or narcissist, the way they call it is a narcissist
Mm-hmm.
these days. That's no submission.
Mm-hmm.
Submission is respecting one another. If you respect her, she will respect you back.
Mm-hmm.
So, groomer, 90% of the thing is man. The men are groomers. They are meant to be groomers. And if there's anyone that is not grooming, that did not groom the bride, I pray God grant them wisdom to go back to the drawing board, to go and relearn by themselves, to go and discover themselves, and come and apply it in their house. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Let's go to, I'm sure we should be able to take one more question. What is the importance of grooming in the marriage? What is the importance? Please help us highlight the importance. Why is it important for there to be grooming in a consistently thriving marriage?
Okay. If there is no grooming in the marriage,
Mm.
the grooming is just like, how will I put it now? The grooming is like a map, it's like a GPS.
Okay.
Because if if there is nothing like grooming, there will not be law and order.
Okay.
There everything will be in chaos. Then, because the two captains cannot be in the same boat, then we will not know who is leading, we will not know who is a leader
Mhm.
and who is not a leader. So it is very, very important for grooming to take place. The grooming helps us to know each one's role. The
Okay.
wife, we know her role. The husband, we know his role, sorry. Then the kids also, we know their roles, their
Mhm.
responsibility. So, and then there will not be an effective environment in the house, because it makes them to know their role. The man will know that, okay, my role is to nurture, loving,
Mhm.
caring, and sanctify my wife in
Mhm.
a Christ relationship, like as the church has said. You understand? They will be able to know, okay, this is the grooming helps us or enhance our ability to love more, to give more, because we have already said the precedence. We have already set the map. We have already map out the steps at which we want to run the house.
Yeah.
So the grooming is very, very effective. It just helps us to identify one another's responsibility and
Mm-hmm.
understand the submission. Because if there is no grooming, we won't even know if there is law and order, if there is submission, if there is feelings, if there is love. And the grooming also helps us also to increase our affection for one another. The grooming also helps us to have accountability,
Mm-hmm.
you know, because when there's responsibility, there will be also accountability, and also help us to stabilize things. It brings stability. The grooming brings stability in the home.
Yeah.
Then it brings tenderliness also. It
Mm-hmm.
adds value. It adds value to the
Mm-hmm.
marriage. Yeah. Then also it brings purity to the marriage.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? It
Mm-hmm.
purifies every, like, I think, I thought, I know, you assume,
Mm-hmm.
it purifies all those assumptions. It nullifies all those assumptions. You know, it makes one to have a cordial, mutual relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very, very much. I like the part when you said grooming is the GPS. No grooming equal to no law and order. No grooming equal to chaos. And grooming makes us know each other's rules. Thank you very much. Remember, we've listed all the ingredients now, which is not exhaustive. Remember that you must love again and again and again. It doesn't hurt saying I love you to each other on a daily basis. If you want to adopt, greet each other with a holy kiss. Please do, because it is one of the ingredients. She spoke about intimacy. This replay will be on the IG Reels of our both IG Reels. It's also going to be uploaded on the YouTube channel. So please stay with us so that you can also get the nuggets we have talked about. So see you again when we come your way on the Thriving Talk Show on Thriving Marriage. Thank you very much, my dearest sister, for always being available. I think this is the 13th or the 14th episode, so please catch the replay. We'll be having good conversations, and there are family resources that are needed for this 21st century. Thank you very much, and I appreciate you and all those who have been able to join in. Thank you. Good night, and God bless you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.